Hey everyone, we are live. Welcome to today's episode of the Technicolor Mike B Show. Yes, we are live here on YouTube. And today's design theme was abstract art. Yeah, just couldn't come up with something else to do. Actually, first time in a long time I went into today's design without a sketch, without a concept. I just thought it would come to me as I started. And the first decision I made was it was going to be a lot of colors. And the second decision was it was going to be asymmetrical. So it wasn't going to be balanced, uniform left and right. I was originally thinking it would be soft, smooth colors, blended edges. But then I decided to do the harsh, solid edge and outline it in black. So yeah, you didn't have any idea what today's design was going to be or how it was going to turn out. It's just something I knew was going to be an abstract design. And yeah, that's what we did. I'm sort of pleased with the results. It's some of the colors are a little bit more muted than I wanted, but I didn't want the big bright colors. I wanted the softer pastel-y versions of the colors. And I had to mix them all myself since the theatrical grease paint I like to use doesn't come in a wide range of colors. It has basically one blue, one red, one orange, one yellow, one green, one purple, and a white and a black. So in order to get a light blue, you had to mix white and the regular blue to get the so yeah, all the colors are mixed with white to lighten them. I think the purple is the one that could have been a little bit more intense, but live and learn. That's the part of art. You don't always know how it's going to turn out unless like you're the artist who has one painting that you do over and over and over again and it's always the same. So this one was different. Yeah, it's a little harder on the face to get perfectly straight lines, and this is one of the designs I wanted even gaps between the colors, so it was a little harder to outline it just perfectly. With other designs, the flaws don't come out quite as much, but since I just wanted the thin pinstripe of black edge, the imperfections I think stand out. At least when you get real close. If you're further away, you don't see them as much. You see sort of the bigger picture. So yeah, we're going to have jokes about art and artists and paintings. And I thought today's balloon should be the Parrot. I don't exactly know how it fits in with the theme of art. But since I was going with like a rainbow of colors, parrots are a colorful bird. So I thought that would be a good choice for the balloon for the day. I know I've done a parrot face paint, but I don't think I've done a parrot balloon yet on the show. So let's get started. I have some balloons already. Just have to grab the pump, scoot back a bit, and we can get going. Oh, and today's jokes all come from upjoke.com. Yeah, just one source. I was in a rush for time and said, let's see how many jokes we can get from just one place. So they are all from Upjoke. When do artists have an empty piece of paper? Yeah, when are they working just on an empty piece of paper? And I think that is like the completed piece is still the empty paper. That's when they are drawing a blank. I sort of felt like I was drawing a blank today when I didn't really know what design I wanted to do. That's how I just said, we'll just see what happens. I was drawing a blank, had started with a blank canvas, and had it covered up with whatever I felt like. How did the artist ensure the success of the exhibit? Yeah, the artist was putting on a gallery showing and was wanting to make sure lots of people made it to the event. Well, he just kept on painting more pictures, and each one he would draw in more people to make it seem like the crowd was that much bigger. Yeah, you just draw in more people until you have enough to satisfy the owners of the gallery that, hey, you must have been successful. You look at all these people you drew. So my parrot and my penguin are somewhat similar when it comes to balloons. They're both birds, they both stand up. Just penguins are black and parrots aren't. What brand of shoes do artists wear? Yeah, what brand of shoes are they wearing? Well, I think an artist would be wearing some Skechers. Yes, Skechers. Good shoe for the artiste. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Grab another balloon. What do doctors and nurses learn when they go to art school? Yeah, you might think, why would a medical profession need to take some classes in art? Well, I don't know about you, but I want a doctor or a nurse who is good at drawing blood. So yeah, they need to get all the art classes they can have so that they can successfully draw their patient's blood on the first attempt. Gotta make this bird nice and colorful, so we'll add another color to it. Oh, I think I want that one in the 160s. We'll skip that balloon. And grab this one instead. What is an Etch-A-Sketch artist's worst nightmare? Yeah, if you were doing a bunch of Etch-A-Sketch art, what would your nightmare be? Well, that would be an earthquake. It'll come along and destroy all of your progress that you're making on the Etch-A-Sketch because you just shake it to make the artwork disappear so you can start the next design. Scoot the wings. I guess this one will be a parrot in flight. So there's the body. Oh, he needs a beak. Can't be a parrot without a beak. What did the paintbrush say to the artist? Yeah, I don't know why you even tried guessing this one, because, you know, It said nothing, paintbrushes can't talk. It's just the artist's imagination. He thought he was hearing things. What does a painter do when he gets cold? Well, it's easy for painters. They just put on another coat of paint. Yeah, I guess you have to use some warm colors. Not a blue coat, but an orange coat or a red coat. Something that'll keep them warm. So there is the bird. We can put some feet on him. What do giraffes paint? Yeah, I don't know exactly how a giraffe paints. I guess it has to hold the brush in his mouth, because it's not like he has opposable thumbs on the bottom of any of his feet. But what does he paint? He does graffiti. Yeah, he's a street artist. He just does graffiti. Why did the painting go to jail? It was very unfortunate. I believe the painting was framed. Yeah, probably didn't do it. He was just framed. So they said he did it. So there is our colorful parrot. We can give him some big eyes. What does an English teacher say when taking a picture of a group of people? Yeah, you gotta be careful of those English teachers. They can be tricky sometimes. This one liked to say, simile! Yes, simile! So here we have it. Our completed parrot with the eyes so he can see us. The beak so he can say, Polly, want a cracker? The wings so he can fly. Yep, our parrot balloon for today to go with our theme of abstract art because they're colorful. So yeah, that is what we've got for today. Can you believe we are on Wednesday already? It is the middle of the week these days. These weeks just go flying by. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, not that I have a lot of things on my calendar to judge the days, the week. They just pass by, and here we are 2/3 of the way through the month of August. I tried to avoid watching the news too much. I did have it on a little bit around dinner time as I was running in and out to get food on the grill. And this is college season. All the colleges are starting up, opening for the year. And I guess a few colleges have been open for like a week or two, and they're already closing down because of the coronavirus reaching campus. That like a high school, it gets all of its students around town from the town. But a college gets kids from all over the state, neighboring states, some other parts of the country. So it's like you're importing people and whatever disease they have in their hometown into the college community. The college kids are bored because they haven't seen each other in months since they all left school. sort of suddenly back in March. So they've been partying a little bit too much, and yeah, you have people coming into the college from wherever they are. You have a big party that sort of sells. The virus can spread from person to person if someone is coming from an area that had a high concentration. They didn't know that they had it, but they spread it to all the people in their dorm, in their fraternity house, sorority, everyone at the party. So yeah, so now like 2 weeks into the college school year, some of the schools are sending kids home already. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, this is a serious disease, but I keep thinking, what would it have been? What would I think? What would it have been like to my college experience if, as a freshman, as a sophomore, I got sent home, saying, "Hey, go take classes online." Now, granted, I went to school in the '90s, and there are. I didn't have dial-up at home. We had email and Telnet and FTP on campus, but there weren't video lectures that you could take. My freshman year, we didn't have websites yet. The first web browser hadn't been invented. It was Gopher. That was a text-based system. So, yeah, at least the kids today have the technology to back them up so they can take their classes online remotely. That wouldn't have been possible 20 years ago, 30 years ago. But there's a lot of the college experience that has to be done socially. There's a lot of classes. My degree was in engineering, so I had a lot of science classes that had hands-on labs and experiments and things you just can't do at home. Things where a textbook just isn't enough. Where watching a video of someone doing an experiment just doesn't cut it. You have to get your hands dirty sometimes. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a tough year. Hopefully, come March, April of next year, we'll have a vaccine and be able to return to a more normal condition. But until then, it's just crazy times. So yeah, we will end today's episode of the Technicolor Mike B Show, going with just the abstract art. And we'll see what design we come up with next. I've been coming up with a new list of designs for both balloons and face paint to try to keep me motivated to have some new content ideas. We're going to do some cosplay, some clown, and some traditional face paint designs, just whatever. So we'll just end this. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye. Thanks for taking the time to watch today's episode of the Technicolor Mike B Show. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.